Okay, hi, I'm back again. Now this is Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, as probably many of you know, a lot has been taken out of the original game. A lot of stuff has been taken out of the original game. At least a lot of the story. Basically, to my understanding, this is the whole Midgar section. This remake. Now, Square plans to release more in parts. I don't know if those will cost money or if they'll be free. I don't know, but yeah, so basically they just took the Midgar section and just really fattened it. This is kind of a main hub where you can do side quests, which, if I recall, there really wasn't in the original game, at least not to this extent. But anyway, so yeah, I started one quest, but I ironically kind of finished a different one. I'm about to get into combat here, so yeah, I have it set to auto because I'm lame, but the auto is actually pretty good. Your partners that you're not controlling will also use AI, and you still have to use special abilities. Like, you still have to use them on your own. The AI won't do them by themselves, but yeah. I don't have much with footage of AIs here because I kind of get locked into a section where I'm basically fighting solo. Well, sort of, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I was just kind of in the main hub. I was doing some side quests, and I just finished this one, so I'm going to this guy to get the reward. There's also this weapon upgrading system. I can't recall if that was in the original, but I thought that was pretty cool. There's also this motorcycle section. It there isn't really much to say about this one. I don't know if these were in the original game. I've played the original, but I only played like a few hours in. Like, I got to the second reactor and met Eris, but yeah, that was about it. But anyway, so this is pretty fun. It's just the only thing that kind of got annoying was trying to get into range to hit these guys, because you kind of have to hold the acceleration, hope that you eventually get into range. Thankfully, it seems like I do get into range after a while, but yeah, it was kind of annoying to play when I first did this, but it was also kind of fun. Anyway, I probably showed off a bit too much of it here, but yeah, so I spliced my footage here, obviously, just so I could show you more of the gameplay. The game opens with a demo, which I did actually do a video on. They added a bit more cutscenes. I'm not going to show too much of cutscenes because I figure I just kind of try not to go into spoiler territory. But anyway, this is just a talking section before I get into a mission here. Alright. And here's some combat. Here's more combat, at least. Again, this is me using auto battle. Again, it's really good. Like, again, the AI, like, your partners had to use it, but again, you have to like use special abilities or spells. Those have to be activated manually. Yeah, auto battle is pretty good. It's just the only problem I really have is that my character sometimes refuses to take initiative. Like sometimes, like, my character will just block even though he could clearly attack at that point. It's a bit. It kind of becomes problematic when you're going up against several enemies, as your character seems to be a bit more defensive. Now, in one-on-ones, it does seem to actually be a bit more aggressive. Like, and also another thing I noticed is that, like, if enemies are shielded, they will like, your character will won't try to get around them. Like, they won't try to like flank them or anything. They'll just simply just keep attacking them, like, from the front, and you know, it really does no damage. Although your best option is to really use spells against them, since spells don't get procced. These enemies are kind of camouflaged from what I've seen. They don't really. In fact, they seem to have gotten much easier since the tutorial. Now, these guys are a bit more hard. They're kind of a mini boss, and I've done a stump summon here. I didn't really show off much of the summon, but oh yeah, limit breaks returned from the original game as well. But yeah. Anyway, and here's the boss fight. As you can kind of see, again, this is auto here, and like, yeah, my character's like really tearing this battle up. Anyway, yeah, the graphics look really great. Like, I kind of thought, like, when there was going to be like those close-up shots, like, the graphics really would have like fallen apart, like they would have started looking unrealistic. But yeah, it still looks fairly real. I mean, you can kind of tell it's still animated, but yeah, it's really graphically good, and that was kind of one of the biggest deals, because it was basically taking a PlayStation 2 classic everyone loves and giving it really good makeover pretty much. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say about this game. It's really good. I highly recommend you try this out, even with all the cut stuff from the original game. But still, it's really good.